Hey guys, this is Surelog again, and I got such a good feeling from you guys when you guys watched my last Civilization 5 video, so I thought, you know what, I'll do one more episode of Civilization 5 just so you guys can see a little more of the gameplay, see how it's played, and I can give you guys a few strategies that I've learned in my about, I guess, a week now of playing. So, this video that I'm going to be uploading for you guys in the near future, that you guys are watching right now, as I talk about it, this is many days before the actual upload. And the reason is I'm actually going to give you guys kind of a full gameplay. We're going to, I'm 160 turns in, and I can go ahead and explain what has happened in those 160 turns real quick. And then from here on out, we're gonna move on. So the world I chose Earth, huge with all with maximum amount of the maximum amount of civilizations. So I think it's 12 civilizations, like 24 city-states, and me, and it's on a huge planet that looks just like Earth. And I chose a random leader again. I started from the beginning. That last video, I wasn't doing so hot. Since then, I've learned quite a bit. And if you look over to the right here, I'm actually in number 3 spot on score. Not bad at all. So let's see. What are we gonna, hold on real quick while I'm figuring out what I want to make. Let's go with the university. Sure. So I've learned quite a bit since I last was playing. And I'm going to give you guys a few tips. I started out as a random civilization again, and I got the Aztecs, and it put me in, and I almost knew it immediately, because just from this corner, it was South America. So what's cool about that is the Aztecs do quite well in jungles, and what luck to be put right where the jungles are in South America. So looks like we just made a new friend. Let's see what he has to trade. Strategic, he has iron. What do you want for the iron? Sure, I'll give you that. Goodbye. So, let's go ahead and talk about some basic strategies I've learned since. I was, last episode, I wasn't doing so hot on my civilization, my last civilization episode, that is. And one of the reasons is I wasn't investing enough into my science. It really is a game of balance, and I also didn't have a lot of wonders either. Since then, in this civilization, I have quite a few wonders to include. As you guys can see, the Great Wall of Surelog here. It goes around the corners. Managed to lag there for a minute. I might have to turn the graphics down just a little bit. It's actually not even the graphics, it's just the amount of raw processing power in this game. So, wonders are very important. They give you really a leg up in the world, and they have all kinds of special attributes that they're going to add. So wonders are really important. Get wonders. Get science. Science is important because you want to, move up in your world. Let's go with chemistry. And here's a little tip for building wonders. As I described last episode, when you're building a wonder, if someone else gets that wonder built before you can't access that wonder ever again. So here's a little tip. Say you want to build a wonder and you want to get it going. Well, here's what you do. Click on your city, go to citizen management, and typically it's on default here, and you'll notice the stats up here, food, gold, and stuff like that. When you're producing a wonder, I recommend going to your citizen management and going to a production focus. This will reduce the amount of turns it takes to produce something. So let's look here. University is 4 turns for production forces. If we turn that off, it's still about 4 turns. So not much of a change there, especially on these smaller structures that don't take as many turns. But on wonders that take 20 plus turns, I go with a production focus, as long as my citizens are not starving. And a way that you can tell if your citizens are going to be starving from that is you look at your food count, and it will actually say starvation. You don't want that. So try to prevent that. So in my world, I have England, which is England, which was put right below me actually. She's kind of a bitch.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. See, you can tell by her judgment, and that's friendly. We're friendly right now. Your military is kind of a lackable stock in the world. Don't let that get you down, though. I'm sure someone will put you out of your misery soon. Okay, so let me explain what this bitch is up to. It's true, my military hasn't been as focused as it should be. I should have a few more military units. Luckily, I'm making up for that. I have quite a bit of gold. I have a good gold income. I'm not in a golden age, and look at this, 44 gold. What that's going to allow me to do is to buy extra military units. Actually purchase them with gold as opposed to using turns. Now, she's correct. My focus isn't very good in the military. I've been steadily working my way up on getting a decent military, and there's no iron here, man. No iron at all. So what have I been doing? I've been trading with other civilizations to get their iron. There's no iron. What do we have there? Built. Okay. So that's actually been putting a pretty big hinder, and she's been a bitch. You can see her. She's putting open borders. No. Let me explain something about the open borders in a second. But okay. So the thing is she's been kind of picking on this city-state up here, which is right next to me, and I kind of want to take care of, just because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. They have a lot of gold, so I've been thinking about either taking them over myself, but I don't want England taking it over. So I put a choke point here where they're not allowed to get through here, and we don't have open borders, so they can't go through my borders here. And they're kind of SOL in terms of that. Now, it made me a little nervous to see this catapult here, and the way it was angled. I was like, why is the catapult moving towards my city? So I quickly built some units and put them on the borders of her city to try to bluff my army, basically. Yeah, longswordman. Now that I have iron that I've traded with people, look at that, 12 iron. Excuse me. So 12 iron, that's awesome. So I'm getting, and this is all iron from outside of my cities here. This is not my civilization that has iron. So now that I have the iron, I've been trading it. So let me go ahead and explain with, oh man, shit's about to get real. We went from friendly to war. Alright, wars are costly, man. And now that I'm out of war, I'm going to be focusing all my materials on making sure I destroy this bitch. So let's go. You'll pay for this in time. Alright, so she has her catapult right there. That's a good unit. We're going to take that out. My pikeman versus her catapult. It's going to destroy her. Yeah, I have some walls built up in the city for good defense. But really what I'm more worried about is the destruction of the land. Her destroying my productions. So, you know, I have my cavalry here. Let's see what we have here. This is going to be nothing. We got the pikemen. Let's have my pikemen attack her stupid ass catapults. My army might not be strong, but it's definitely a good mix and a makeup, and it's going to prevent her from getting very far. She has the spearmen. The spearmen are going to be good against my knights, so I want to prevent using them, and I want to take my certain units and have them attack certain units. So like, I want to get rid of these pikes as fast as possible, these pikemen. So let's take them out with my archers. See, archers don't even get touched. Let's see, where's my other archers? Oh, we have our jaguars. Let's go ahead and have our jaguars take them out. Now, jaguars are probably going to take out by the swordsmen. The swordsmen are better than the jaguars. There we go. Let's go ahead and take our knights here. Roll them on over here. Say what's up. Have our knights here take out her stupid catapults. Dumbass catapults. Yeah, whatever. Bam! Fuck your catapults. Catapults are good for taking out the city. So I've been bluffing my army for a really long time here, and I really bet she's regretting this now because I am about to fuck her world up. I might not have a big army, but what army I do have, it's a good mixture, it's a good balance, it's all on the borders here. I was ready for this bitch the whole time. Had my army all the way down here, ready to attack her. Now, she wanted to do open borders. I said no to the open borders, and the reason I said no to open borders was I did not want her to see that I had a measly army until I was ready to get that fixed up. So she has some pikemen incoming, so I think I'm going to build some, let's see, longswordmen, and they'll be ready for her when she gets there. Let's go ahead and take our pikemen, move them down a little bit. We have these pikemen. We're going to move them over here. Yeah. Oh, no, that was a bad idea. Well, I can take out her swordmen before they even get to me. That's okay. And we're going to go on and move into the next turn. Let's go ahead and get through that. This is actually a pretty long beginning here. Let's go with a, let's go with a temple so I can spread my culture on these borders. She was getting, okay, England's she gets bitchy about everything, right? So she was bitchy because I was building close to her borders and I was taking over certain resource tiles, and she sent me a message saying, hey, I don't like that, and I was like, well, sorry, I don't know what to tell you, I need this shit. Here we go, what we got here? What? Where'd these fuckers come from? That is not good. Let's go ahead and purchase something. Let's see what's going to take those girls out. Let's take out these muskets. Bam, muskets ready to go. I still have a pretty valuable army here at 33 gold per turn. A unit was killed. Okay, now we're starting to get a little nervous. This is starting to get, yeah, this is starting to make me a little nervous. Probably should have built probably should have built more units on the border here. Didn't realize we can have the city attack the pikemen there. What's up, pikemen? You suck blow. Let's move these pikemen down a little bit. Let's have these guys attack. There we go. Let's have my musketmen. Oh, no. You guys move down here a little bit. Get over there. 3 turns to move down there. We have these knights. We're going to move the knights over here. You typically do not want to battle on your own land if you can prevent it. You want to battle on their land. Land can get destroyed during battles, and that sucks. So you really don't want that. Now, I want to take out her pikemen just because I don't want those pikemen taking out the horses here, which are getting ready to attack his swordsmen there. So let's go ahead and chariot up. That should rock them. Very good. Now the pikemen here might have a leg up. Nope, decisive victory. So I still should be able to do that. Have all units made a turn. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and put them on the borders. Have them move up. Have my knights move here. And let's have him heal up for a turn just to get that health going again. And I think we are doing good here. I think we're okay. I think we have a good balance here. I might have to end up buying a few more units, but I think we're going to be okay. Okay, Egypt has a much stronger army than me. Now, I don't want to do open borders with him, and I'll tell you why. I don't want to do open borders because he's much stronger than me, and I don't want him seeing that right now I'm currently in a battle, that I'm currently at war, and let's see if that'll work. No? Okay, well, fuck it then, man. You can't have my open borders. Now, that's going to piss him off a little bit, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's see here. Oh, archers. Wow, those are long range. Oh, those are longbows. Yeah, they're getting some distance on there. Alright, come on, guys. Let's rock it. Ding, doom, ding, doom, ding. And we're moving them up. We're attacking these these long swordsmen. Oh, that's gonna be a wasted unit. Archers, let's go ahead and have our archers attack the swordsmen. It's gonna be a range attack, so I gotta do really shit. Let's have our city attack first. Yup, bet that hurt. I know that hurt. Minor victory. Let's see if we can actually take them out. Decisive victory. Charge! We're actually pretty healthy. Those longbowmen, they make me a little nervous just because they're gonna hit me twice probably before I can even get to them. The cool thing about the Great Wall is having the Great Wall is it makes it so that their movement speed is cut in half. So if they want to travel through my area to attack me, it's going to cost them quite a bit of movement. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get another musketman. Yeah, you know, I almost feel like I just wasted all this iron. That's okay though. Musketmen again. And I think we are actually going to be safe here. We'll take a look in just a minute. Alright, played a few turns just to get the what's going on here. Looks like we have some crossbowmen up there. I'm not too worried about it. My city should be able to take care of them out there. I took over this border here. They have not been able to penetrate my border or any of my cities. We've stayed strong. They may have had a bigger army, but my composition was much better, and I dominated them because of my defenses as well. Look at that Great Wall. Man, that Great Wall is awesome. So, we are good to go, and now it is time to hammer this bitch and show her why we are the Aztecs. Oh, you know, one of the cool things about the Aztecs is they get a culture increase each time they defeat an enemy unit. So, her going to war with me and me winning is just making me that much stronger in everything, including my culture and my happiness. So I'm going to be becoming more politically stronger and economically stronger, and it's going to help me with my score a lot. So thank you, England, for being a dumb bee. Okay, so now England has offered a peace treaty. I should have recorded what they did. They wanted to give us. They wanted to give us the world. They gave me 230 gold plus an extra like 30 gold per turn, plus silk, plus gold, some other luxury items, and open borders. Now, the most important thing about the open borders is she wants me to know I'm serious about her not attacking me again, because she learned a lesson. So the open borders allows me to kind of, go through, check his area, check her area out, and make sure that she's not getting fishy or acting up. So that is what's nice about that, and that's exactly what I'm doing. This is all stuff that was built prior to the peace treaty. And I was just getting ready to bust open some cannons too. I'm still building up cannons. Oh, excuse me again. But the cannons are going to be there to attack the city because they are a siege weapon. So they're excellent against attacking cities. What's cool is I started going through her land and pillaging her land. See, you can only pillage land with ground units, so horses can't pillage land. Archers actually can't pillage either, though, even though they are a ground unit. And pillaging land just destroys the area. So now she needs workers to go through here and fix it up. So what I've been doing is, I started doing that. She was probably putting the oh shit button, and now she backed out and she doesn't want to fight anymore because she knows her production is about to go to crap if I send my units in to start destroying her land. That's why you don't want them on your land at all. You want to fight on their territory, unless you have good defenses like I did. But that was just that's kind of a luck, I guess, a little bit. And yeah, so now I can kind of go back to my original work of everything. And you know what? I think I am going to build a settler. I think we're going to build settler and get him up here and see if we can't take some of these resource tiles up here. Maybe possibly work our way through Mexico and all the way up. Mexico's up here, so I don't know. There's really actually no such thing as countries. I am the country, but whatever. Alright, so let's take a look here. England was actually pissing me off, so we started all over again with the fight. We had 10 turn peace treaty, and I finally took out her first city over here, and I'm slowly dominating her. What's really cool about this is I was actually losing quite a few points. I was ranked number like 6, and now I'm slowly working my way back up. I was actually about middle, so I guess about 7, and now it looks like I'm ranked about number 5 in the score. And my score is increasing as I slowly take over her cities. London, I'm going to try to get it, but I'm just going to be talking in between turns here because really turns are, it's incredibly laggy as you play through. So I'm only going to do this between turns, and right now it's my turn. So let's see, here we go. Let's promote him to barrage damage. Actually, instant heal. No, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I had a great general, and if you guys don't know what the great people are, typically every once in a while your city produces a great person, and if you click on a city, let's see if I can find one, for example. Whoops, not that one. Let's return to that map. Let's go over and check this city, and And no, it doesn't show anything. Let's go over here. Ah, here we go. You see the great scientist, great merchant, great engineer. Well, they all have their own special little abilities, but they can also put your world into a golden age, or you can use their special ability. The special ability of the general is he can put a citadel down, and that's what this is right here, this like star area. And what it is it basically makes that area almost impenetrable. It's an incredibly strong area, very difficult to take that tile over. So I basically put a citadel down and I established some cannons. Correction, 1 cannon, and I'm just hammering away at Nottingham over here, and I am going to take over England. She's tried to get me to do a peace treaty multiple times, but she has nothing to offer at this point that I'm interested in, and I just want to take her over and eliminate her out of the game because she has just been too much of a pain in the butt. Alright, back to the conquest of London here. We are on our final states here. She's almost done. I have now risen to the power of the second in score. It definitely looks like I'm going to be going for a score instead. We are on the year 1914. If you look at the top, the year ends at 2050. So, not sure how many turns that is, but we got a little bit to go. But it's probably going to be all score based. I'm nowhere near the culture I need to win it by a culture win, and I am not really going to win this by conquest, as that would take a much longer time, and we are playing on quick. So we have a great general on London. I'm not exactly sure how that affects the city. I know that he could put a citadel there and really increase the defenses of any units that were there to attack outward, but he doesn't seem to be doing that. He's just kind of sitting there. So he may be just putting some strength into the city on his own. I also got infantry guys. Check these guys out. I don't know if you guys can see them. You see that? Yeah. Like World War II infantry guys. And we are in the middle of getting flight and aviation, which is going to give us carriers and fighters, and that's really going to help. But like I said, we're getting near the end, where it's getting to near the future. Another thing that we kind of have to worry about a little bit is all the packs that people have made. We're going to get a little lag here. One of the funny things is London, in a last-ditch effort to try to survive, actually made a pact with a city-state, and somehow convinced the city-state that she was worth fighting for. So that is kind of humorous there, because any city-state at this point is just going to get dominated by me or anybody else for that matter. Let's go ahead and do we have any updates? No? Okay. And let's continue on the conquest of London here. I think we can maybe take her over in the next couple turns even. Especially with my infantry units. Bam! Nailed it. Alright, let's see. Get you in there. I don't care. Attack anyways. Let's have that attack. The frigates, they don't do much damage when it comes to attacking cities. I'll tell you a little hint for your frigates though, and for your general naval units. If you can find a city-state that you just don't like, and you can station your naval units right outside of their base, and just keep hammering them. And especially if they're like a city-state. And what that's going to do is going to get your naval units experience and level them up. And at the same time, you're not going to be able to take it over, though. You can't take it over unless you have a ground unit pushing forward into the actual city. But if you're just looking to like grind up experience, like I said, just have some naval units outside a city that doesn't have city attacks, like a London would. I would just use a city-state and just station them out there and keep hitting them. Alright, unit needs orders. Alright, go over here. We have our little barbarians over here. That's almost humorous at this point. They're still using pickaxes, and we're all the way into gunpowder. Let's hit that next turn. I'm eager to get London. Come on, London. You're mine. And I think if I take over London completely, it might even have enough just to push me into number 1. And that would be really nice. Let's find out. Oh, a unit was killed. Which unit? If you click on the icon, it'll actually take you over there. Oh, so much processing power. Go. Oh, never mind. You want open borders? Don't think so. I don't like open borders because I don't want them seeing that I have all my army kind of stationed to the south. It pisses them off a little bit, but they know that I'm super strong. So what are they going to do about it, you know? Or so they believe I'm super strong. They see me rising in the ranks here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Do we want to heal you, infant? No, we don't need to heal you yet. We'll have you attack first. Go ahead with the infantry attack. Yes, I want to attack. Have the cannons attack here. Have this cannon attack. And then we'll have you go in. Alright, let's take over London. Here we go. And London is...
You have triumphed over us.
Mine. You have defeated us for now, but England shall rise again. One day even mightier than before. Wouldn't that be interesting? I don't think that's going to happen. Wow, so this is great. We took her over. Doesn't look like it knocked us up. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a puppet. If you look at here, we have Inks in the city. It gives you control of the empire, but it gives you a super amount of unhappiness, which I don't really want to deal with right now. If you create a puppet, basically it kind of like lets them keep their civilization the way it kind of used to be. So they're not as unhappy. They're unhappy that they lost. But if you create a puppet, you have no control over what they build or what they do. But anything that they're building or anything that they're doing is going to go to you anyhow. So that's not a big deal. Alright, and let's move on to the next. Alright, so I'm doing a little bit of debating, wondering if I can still salvage this game and become #1. Right now, we have Harun al-Rashid at the top here. If we go to our advisors, now this is always something you guys want to check out. Every once in a while, just read what your advisors are saying. You have your foreign advisor. She just talks about the city-states, really. We need more culture, continue exploring the seas, to find new continents, to settle on. Yeah, see, I wish I would have done that a little earlier. But that's okay. See, we're making money. Kill off your old units is another tip she gives you. They give you pretty good tips. Our people's happiness is becoming a concern. That's because we also just recently took over some cities that are pretty unhappy. And she tells you to maybe get some resources, luxury resources. So it might be good to talk to some of the other civilizations and see if they have luxury resources that I can import. And the imports are going to make your cities a lot happier than your current luxuries. You're better off trading one of your luxury items for one of their luxury items, just because the import of it being from a faraway city is going to give you a lot of happiness. It says the Arabic Empire army wields an army that could wipe us off the planet. So maybe in the last turns, as a last desperate push, it might not be a bad idea to try to take over some of these small cities just to score a few points, because I think I could take them. We're at the year 1924, turn 232, and let's find out how far we can take this. So right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to trade with someone to get some luxury items. As you start to get higher in the ranks, people recognize that. They don't want to trade with you. They don't want to help you get any farther. And that's where you also have to be careful about those packs. They'll all attack you at the same time, too. So it looks like he's finally going to trade me some silver for some spices. Very well. That'll work. Let's see who else I can trade with here. Just trying to get those trades up, trying to get some luxury items, get my happiness, because my citizens are not happy right now. He just denounced me, so I really doubt he's going to trade with me, but let's see. Incense? What do you want for the incense? Yeah, he doesn't like me. He denounced me because I took over England, but you know, man, it's like, what was I going to do, you know? Alright. Alright, so I made quite the mistake. I basically attempted to take over this city-state, and as I've said before, city-states are not actually players, they're just more like, I don't know, NPCs. Everybody's an NPC, but basically they're not competing to win. And I figured, okay, well, this guy next to Egypt hasn't taken over him, maybe I'll try to get him. And when I did that, it pissed everybody off. Look at this. Denounced you, denounced you, denounced you, denounced you. And so I immediately made peace because I can't take all those nations going after me at once. They're still angry as sin. I'm trying to gift them stuff. Here, take my infantry unit here. And just trying to make them happy again. I'm pulling off all my units. I think I'm just going to have to try my best to stay in second place, hopefully, and win that way. Or maybe not win, but just stay in second place, because right now, you know, the Arabic nation is basically taking over all these little islands. I mean, they are grabbing hold of everything they can. So his score is just going crazy because of that. So I'm not really able to compete. I'm gonna have to try to get some more settlements going ASAP, or I'm just not going to win by score. We're in the year 1938, turn 239. Curious how far we can take this, and if I can make them happy and hopefully get everybody off my back. They made me feel bad. Alright, let's get these settlers over here on this tiny island. I tell you what, man, as you play, you start getting desperate. You start doing desperate things. You know, I tried to attack the nation. That was a bad idea. Now I'm just going to start taking over these little islands. Hopefully pull something like that. I also did a lot of exploring. We have quite a bit of good resources and land over here that I could possibly take, providing I can get a settler. That's at least 20, 30 moves of movement there. So let's see what happens. Hopefully I can get everybody to not denounce me again. Alright guys, this is bad news. This is probably going to be my demise. All because of that one mistake. I was in second place. He has just announced that he is going to war with me. That's going to make things horrible. Also going to war with me. Oh! Who else is going to war with me? Come on, bring it. Take you all on. Okay. Oh my god. No. This is so bad. Yeah. Let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting. I'm also, if you guys look up here, I have quite a bit of culture going. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, gonna need to buy some more units. You know, I'm not sure which angle they're going to attack from. We're pretty weak down at the bottom here where I took over England. Might have to find a way to really get myself up. Look at this, barbarian soldiers. Did you guys ever think you'd see that? Barbarian soldiers. Let's take those guys out. That's really interesting. Alright. Alright guys, this is Surelog, the year is 1970, and I am at war with everybody. All just because I attacked this stupid little city-state over here. Everybody got their panties in a bunches, and they are upset with me. And yeah, people are unhappy. Yeah, declared war, declared war, declared war. Oh man. Trades have ended, open borders are ended because no one likes me. I am at war with everybody, all because I made a horrible decision to attack Stockholm at one point. So there's no way I'm going to be able to defend this. Not against everybody. So I'm pulling a North Korea. I'm going for the atomic theory, gonna walk around with my atomic bombs and act like I have something and hopefully don't die in the process. And that's pretty much what I gotta do right now. Yeah. And okay, so let's see. Nobody's happy with me. It's like I really am North Korea. No one's happy. Everybody's miserable. And I'm creating lots of weapon toys to throw around. I'm actually going to go for nothing that's especially with this city state here, the small in the city state, the small little cities I've made, because they're not going to be able to make anything in time anyhow. So I'm just making the basic stuff. And whoa, is that a glitch? Do you guys see this? I don't know if you guys can see this. There's actually a glitch on my screen. There's a barbarian encampment up here and some boats right here, and when I move, they move with it. But oh, look at that, they're gone. But I go through the clouds. I wonder if they come back. No, that was just a weird glitch. That's so cool. Alright, so this is great news. Islam just actually put me into, they went with peace. Darius, they also went with peace. And they wanted a peace treaty, so I went with it. Yeah, you know, this was kind of my chance, but I think that they wanted to focus more on just winning. And they know it's kind of getting down to that time, especially because we're working on more. We're working on quick, I mean. And also, I just found uranium. Do you guys know what that means? Let's take a look at what that possibly means. Alright, hold on a second. Let's just bust these guys out a little bit. Yeah. Infantry hanging out. Alright. I put a bomber. I had a bomber attack their city over here. Yeah, he did not like that. I'm happy with staying in second place. In fact, I'm kind of hoping that I could probably stay in at least second. So, because I don't think I could take him. I'm just not sure. He doesn't seem to be... Yeah, I have an order with him for 10, so that's okay. I can't really attack with that. We're going to wait here. Alright, we got him here just to bomb down on these guys. Go ahead and bomb. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can bomb. Oh, yeah, here we go. You guys ready for this? This is going to be cool. Where's my bomber at? Ah, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, that's what you get for messing with me. My ironclad's out there. My artillery's out there. I have quite the formidable army here. Even if my military advisor does not think so. I think when you're fighting on my land, I'm quite strong. So this is awesome. Alright. Alright, so I finally got nuclear fission. I got oil, or I'm lacking oil. So here's the good thing. I opened up a trade, and I'm asking this guy for oil. He wants 237 gold and some spices. Yeah, yeah, I'll take that. The only reason I need oil is because I used all my oil to make my current ships for my defenses. So the oil is going to make basically a carrier. The carrier is going to hold the nuclear bomb. The nuclear bomb is going to take over number 1 right here. Probably going to take him out. And that's probably going to put quite a dent. I'm hoping to really put some destruction into his cities here. They the little number above it, you'll see the little shield and the number. That's how strong the city is. So he's got all these low, like 40s, and you look at mine. Mine are all like in their 30s, and these are just 3 little ones. But if I can take those out, I can maybe knock him down from number 1. I might not be able to do that. I don't have a lot of turns left. It's 1984. Remember, the game ends in 2050. So about 70 more years, I guess. And well, I guess we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm bombing with my bomber down there. Oh, when I pressed the button to record, it actually just skipped it. So, alright. Well, anyways, yep, there goes my bomber. Dropping bombs on the city there. And the reason I chose to do this, he actually had anti-air and was shooting up at him. The reason I chose to go ahead anyways and bomb him was that my bomber was actually a little bit of experience away from leveling up, and when he levels up, I can actually just use that to heal him. It'll give you the option to heal your unit, so I went with that option. Right now, I'm trying to take over this city, see if I can establish some damage on that. And been working on it. Maybe I'll work on that city and then work on that city and so on, and see if I can't score some points. Man, as you can see, just tons and tons of announcements. Everybody's going to war with everybody. That's just kind of how it is in Civilization games at the very end. Everybody seems to just want to go war because they're trying to, you know, run up in the world, and some people got new materials and they're wanting to use those materials to battle. Some people have more oil than others. I just got uranium, So I'm going to build a bomb. The carrier is the one that's going to be carrying it. Workers. Oh, they're done with the uranium. That's awesome. It took them forever. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? Yes. I actually might even be able to get some from Napoleon if I pay him right. Actually, yeah, let's talk to Napoleon. Go to my diplomacy here. Let's see. I know Napoleon has some of the good stuff. Let's check in with him. Trade. Strategics. And look at that. Uranium. What do you want for this? Are you serious? All you want is 25 gold? Sold. Alright, man. So this is going to make me more bombs. I'm going to use these to hopefully work my way up through war, as it's really hectic. The year is 1993 and I have my secret weapon ready for him. Ace of Base. Okay, so now this is quite interesting. Ram Kahayig, or you say his name. Anyways, he just finished the Apollo space mission shuttle thing. So he's going to be going for a space race win. That's what's so cool about this game. There's multiple ways to win. He obviously knew he wasn't going to win the score. He must have got that uranium, went a different route, and is looking for a way to win. And he's going to go with the space race, I think. So we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, my atomic nukes, I just finished the Manhattan Project. So now it's time to buy some nukes and just score the Earth. So let's see if we can buy it here. Let's see, where's my atomic nukes here? Oh, atomic bomb. Manhattan Project. Oh, I must not. Oh, hold on a second. Nuclear weapons may not be built. Needed to be built by this unit. What? Let's go back. And I thought my Manhattan Project was done. Oh no, I got 3 more turns. Okay, I'll catch you guys up in that. Yeah, it is. Or you can just raise it, which means destroy it. Alright. Okay, so here we go. We're getting ready to drop an atomic bomb. Let's see what kind of damage this does. I'm really curious. I've never used an atomic bomb. He is not going to like this. Watch this kill everybody in these surrounding corners here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, there's radiation all over the place. Oh, I got an achievement for that? Awesome. Oh, that's really cool. That only did 50% damage to him. That's okay with me. Wow. Incredible. Let's drop another atomic bomb on him. Let's drop this atomic bomb on him as well. Oh man, he is going to hate this.
Oh, and now who ends?
Lost the will to fight? No, of course not. Alright, let's bomb your ass again. Alright, bulk. You're dead. Here comes another one. Oh, atomic bombs hurt, I know. And now I just gotta move my troops in and I'll take that area over. Wait, did that like not do any? Ah, there we go, there's the damage. Yeah, boy. I got this carrier to hold atomic bombs, but I don't even need to. They're right there. Let's go ahead and get something over there and take that out. So it's the year 2000 now, and I'm going to have my submarine do some damage. Let's see. Keep all those slime balls away from my borders. Now, I've had a lot of invites to do open borders, and once again, I'm refusing these invites because I don't want them knowing how strong or how weak my military is. We did take over this little island after all that work with the nuclear weapons, and Napoleon is my friend. So if that gives you any kind of an idea of where this game is going, that should. My people, they are unhappy. My gold income has almost gone to negative 13, so it's dwindling fast. Things aren't looking good. We only have 50 more years. I'm going to be taking some of these cities and telling them to focus primarily on their they're gold promoting, so trying to get gold. And I think that's where we're going to be at here. Let's see. These ambushes going pretty weak. Going to go ahead and heal that unit. This city might be easy to take over, so population of 2, but its defenses are 43, so actually I take that back. It might be kind of difficult to take that over. And man, it's just everybody's at war with everybody. This is when people are really starting to find out who your friends are, and it's rough. Now, there's a few things that I've learned playing this game. I wish I would have, if I knew I was going to go for score, which I really wasn't sure in the beginning, but I wish I had gone for more expansions if I was going to go for score. Being that I am using the Aztecs, which are an aggressive civilization, they also prefer to kill. So that would have been good for conquest, but I wasn't really thinking along those lines like I should have. I was thinking kind of like, oh, well, I'll expand my borders and see how I go. And definitely should have expanded more. Cities are quite hard to attack in Civilization 5, so even a lone city by itself can hold its own for a little while. Not doing a whole lot of attacks. Let's go ahead and hit these guys up. See how much damage I can do to them. They have anti-air. You're going to see these anti-air fly up and hit them. That does damage to my bomber, but my bomber does more damage to their city, roughly. Depending on actually the strength of the city. Oh, yeah. Good chunk of health taken out. That's not going to do much. That's not going to do much. I am going to have to just keep bombing them until I can get them to submit. Thought this was interesting. I went to my diplomacy here, and of course the biggest aggressor here being Napoleon, me and him are going to be friends. So I thought, well, I'm down -12 in gold. I'll trade with him and see what I can get. And if you notice, he's -209 gold per turn. Me and him are going to be starving together. Alright, so I just got satellite, which actually lets you look at the whole world, and I think that's pretty cool. So I thought I'd showed you guys that. Bottom right corner. It is a research. You have to research it, and once you're done researching it, you got satellites. So it's pretty awesome. My gold, you know, I increased my gold, decreased it. Now it's back down into the negatives again. It was up in the positives, but we'll get that going again. And now I've taken over this city here. I'm going to work my way over to Bakara. We're closing that gap. We're at 892 in score. They're at 923. And I'm still at war with Egypt. I'm hoping that my trump card, which is the atomic bomb, is going to be enough to take them out. Here we go. Here's an atomic bomb. If I can take this city out, I might be able to score some points by having it. Let's see what happens. Oh, just devastating. There is no army right now that can touch me. I have my whole coastline is just covered with naval units, and I'm just I am ready to take on anybody who gets near me. So with that, I'll be attacking and attempting to get a hold of Stockholm here. Okay, this is great. We are now in the running for first place. Remember, the game ends at 2050, and we are at 1913 and 1913. I just took over Stockholm, which is funny because that's the city-state I attacked, and that's what caused everybody to go to war with me. And now Egypt ended up taking it over, and now I'm fighting it. I threw down the 2 atomic bombs, just decimated their entire area here. I got artillery ready to go. I got some paratroopers to go, and I got my bombers ready to go. They can't touch us. So if they want to try to take over Stockholm, they're more than welcome to try, but they're going to get crushed. Alright, so I finally lost Stockholm, regained it back. I know I just said that there was no way they're going to get it. They ambushed it. They just had tons of units ready in the fog of war I couldn't see. So I managed to take it back, barely. And they immediately started to attack it again. So I went for a peace treaty with Egypt, and now that's where I stand. I hold it, and as soon as I got it, went for that peace treaty. They were okay with it. I'm 10 points ahead. The year's 2043, and the game ends at 2050. Need I remind you? Hopefully I can hold it down. So it's all come down to this. I'm at number 1. But then Haran actually made a jump to 963 in score, so I thought it was over, and then somehow he went down again. So I guess there was probably an issue. Maybe he's going to war with someone trying to take him out, and just managed to not be able to do so and ended up taking a heavy loss. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. And I mean, it's the year 2048, so I got about 2 more turns. I got to be able to hold down Stockholm, and I got to be able to hope that he doesn't take over something in 2 turns. So yeah, sending out my stealth bomber here. Oh, damn, that's gotta hurt. I know. Oh, there's this anti-air. You notice I'm not attacking anti-air. I think we're settled on this. I think we're gonna do okay. Let's see. Let's attack the tank over here. Not too worried about the anti-air. There we go. Took out his tanks. I think we're gonna hold this down, providing something doesn't happen. This has got to be one of the closest games I've ever had in any Civ game, and this is my first full Civilization 5 game. Alright, year 2050, I managed to win by 6 points. That is incredible. I've played a lot of Civilization 4. I've never had a game this close. You know, we went down to like 6th place, down to 8th place, worked our way back up to about 4th for a while, defeated England, and now it came down to one city-state that was taken over by Egypt, and I managed to take it out, and then they took it back, and then I took it back again, and that's what it came down to. I'm not sure what kind of flaw Haran had, where he dropped down it was almost 16 points, but he did something, major flaw, ended up working out for me, and I win. So that is Civilization 5. I'm glad you guys joined me and watched the whole thing. If you guys did watch the whole thing, good for you. I know it could have been a little bit dry. This is going to be probably my last Civilization 5 commentary, but I will be doing some other games as well, and yeah, of course, Minecraft, so I'll be back down to that. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.